Hey water signs, Pisces, Cancer and Scorpio. This is your weekly tarot messages. As always guys, the reading is a general one, so the messages might not necessarily resonate with everyone watching, and that's okay. If you are after a personal tarot reading, please feel free to reach out and inquire. My email address is going to be listed below the video. With all of that being said, let's take a look and see what messages and what guidance is coming up for you. The World card, along with the Star and the Fool, carries some really powerful messages for you. I'm getting themes of hope, spiritual growth, new cycles, new beginnings, transformation, and a lot of potential, guys. The Fool, of course, is a card that represents new beginnings, okay? And he's all about stepping into unknown. And this is where I feel like you're currently at right now. You know, the Fool is someone who's so carefree and he's so optimistic. And, you know, because he's got his head tilted towards the sky, he's unable to see that he's about to just launch himself off the cliff. But the Fool is someone who is ready to take a leap of faith, okay? And he represents a start of a journey. And right now, I feel like at this particular point in time, you are being highly encouraged to take risks. You're being highly encouraged to step outside of your comfort zones, okay? Push yourself way outside of the comfort zone, because that's where all the growth and that's where your potential lies as well. So you're being encouraged to take risks and to embrace the unknown, okay? Because there are some things that are coming to an end for you here. There is, especially with the World card, there are things that are wrapping up for you, okay? They could be relationships that are ending, maybe friendships coming to an end, career paths, projects, certain chapters, certain cycles, partnerships. And with the ending of these chapters, there of course lies new beginnings, okay? And the cards are urging you to be really brave enough to take the first step towards these new beginnings, towards these new chapters that await. You've got the Star card wedged in the middle, and this is the light, okay? This is a shining light or a guiding light in the darkness, okay? Now, and that's what it feels like. It may feel like you're going through a period of darkness, okay? You're going through a period of inner turmoil. Especially for those of you that are experiencing endings of relationships, endings of you know, cycles or chapters in your life, however these endings you know, translate to you. The Star is a reminder that even in the darkest of days, you know, the darkest of nights, there is always a light shining, okay? There's always a light shining, and it's a light that is guiding you towards new beginnings. It's a light that is guiding you towards healing and towards hope. Okay, so do not be afraid right now. The Star card is about faith. It's about hope. It's about inspiration. And everything, like all the possibilities that the universe, all the potential and possibilities that the universe has to offer you. The Star here is your symbol of growth. Whatever it is that you're going through right now, it is, you know, you're growing through these experiences. You're evolving through these experiences. You just have to trust more, okay? You might be at you know, at a point in your life or at a phase in your life where you may not necessarily see the next step, because it is pitch black and it does feel very dark and it does feel very scary, because you know you're starting new chapters, and a new chapter can be very scary because you're stepping out into the unknown. You're, you know, you're leaving behind what is comfortable and familiar, and you might be starting out again, you know, from scratch in some way. But you have to be open, and you have to stay open to new opportunities and to growth. Okay, and I feel like, you know, your intuition is this starlight. It's this shining light within you that is guiding you towards new beginnings, or towards your goals, or towards, you know, a journey of growth and a journey of self-discovery. For some of you, it is a journey of healing and a journey of you know, spiritual growth. The combination of the top three cards are honestly telling you right now that anything is possible, and that's what it feels like. I mean, they're all major arcana cards, and they bring such powerful messages. It feels like there's a magic in the air, like there's a magic that lies in new beginnings. And for a lot of you, I think, you know, this is what you're experiencing, or this is what you're on the verge of, on the precipice. And you have to trust that the universe is leading you towards where you need to go, okay, where you belong. So whether it's, you know, closer towards your goals, closer towards your destiny, closer towards meeting a soulmate, closer towards, you know, embracing achieving your dreams here. Those three cards in particular represent a very strong energy of hope and positivity and inspiration here. And you know, I feel like you're being encouraged to have faith in yourself, have faith in yourself, in the universe, and trust that everything is going to work out. Okay, definitely stepping into the unknown. I feel like, you know, the cards are just, and you might be at a time where you may be just really low on inspiration, really low on motivation, you know, and you might be losing hope, and you might be losing faith. Okay, but those hope and faith is something that it is so important that you always hold on to, and you never lose. Okay, you may lose friends along the way, you may lose jobs, you know, you may even lose material possessions, but hope and faith cannot be taken away from you. Okay, so it's so important that you hold on to these things, because again, for those of you that are going through something dark, and that's what it feels like, okay, because this is you, the Five of Cups. Okay, for those of you that are going through a period of darkness, okay, whether it's some sort of turbulency or inner turmoil, there is always light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, there is, and through every dark night there is a brighter day. So you're being reminded to just keep hope, keep the faith alive. Now, for some of you, you might have to find that inner light within yourself, okay? This is something that I'm picking up very strongly, because the Fool is someone who's starting out on his journey. And, you know, he reminds us on his journey, he doesn't take a whole lot with him. And he is a reminder for those of you that are starting new, whether you're, you know, whether it's a spiritual journey or whether you're actually moving to some place new and you're starting out all over again. It's a reminder that we must let go of any fear that will stop us from taking the new path, okay? Because fear is a very heavy energy. It bogs us down. And the Fool is so carefree and is so, you know, lighthearted, and is, you know, so jolly here. So you let go of anything that holds you down, okay? And you are the guiding light. I'm also seeing that with the Fool's energy, I feel like because he's about to step off the edge here of the precipice, okay, it honestly feels like it's almost like for some of you, it's almost like you're being pushed into the unknown in some way, if that makes sense. It's almost like, you know, there's a new beginning you have to embrace, but you're scared. But it's almost like you feel like, because what happens is sometimes when you get too comfortable, okay, and you know you need to change jobs, or you know you need to end unfulfilling relationships, or you know switch up your situation, but when you get too comfortable, that you know you just try and stay in this comfort zone even though you're not growing or you outgrew a situation, The universe will put you in a position where you will get so uncomfortable that you have no other choice but to leave. And for some of you, I feel like this is what's going on with you, and that's why it feels like you're almost being thrusted, you know, onto this edge of the precipice, and you have to step out into the unknown, because the universe wants to see you grow. The universe wants to see you embrace your talent, your potential, and all these, you know, possibilities that await you. So that's why you might feel like, you know, things are kind of happening to you. I am picking up that someone here is going through a period of upheaval, of a period of uncertainty and darkness, and just some radical change in their life. And I'm picking up that this is something that feels very, very uncomfortable. You know, someone he doesn't necessarily know what lies in front of them. Everything happens for a reason, okay? All things happen according to fate and according to destiny. And even though you don't know what lies ahead for you, you know, you have to, whoever I'm speaking to right now, you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in your own power. You're being presented with new beginnings. And this new beginning that you're entering into, this is a beginning of, like, this is a new beginning of enlightenment. Okay? There is something here you're holding on to from the past. And the fact that the Fool here has shown up alongside the Five of Cups, the Fool has no past. He's got no future. He's here and now. He's all about the here and now. Okay, the Fool is a symbol of innocence and purity. There is something here that you're holding on to, and because you're holding on to the past, you're not living in the present. You're not seeing something that's right in front of you. You're not recognizing soulmate energy. You're not recognizing opportunities that are meant for you, and potential, you know, that you have, because your energy feels like it's stuck in the past, because there is something here that has brought you a lot of pain. That has brought you a lot of pain, okay? A lot of turbulence, a lot of, it's almost like, you know, you felt the act of betrayal. There's an energy here of someone or something, it's hurt you so much that you are holding onto this pain still. And you feel like, with the Five of Swords, you feel like you've been defeated by this, okay? You feel like the person has won, and you feel like you were at a loss with whatever this is. I don't know about you, but if you really take a look and study what's going on with the imagery here, you know, even though he appears to emerge as, you know, the victor, even though this figure in the forefront appears as though he's the, you know, he's the successful one, victorious one, it's actually quite the opposite. Even though he may have won the battle, he's lost friends, okay? He's lost friends or family members in the process. So even though it feels as though that person has won and you've walked away empty-handed, that's not the case, because you still have your self-respect, or you still have people around you who love you and support you. And if you did lose anyone in the process, I feel like it may have been an energy who did not even see or recognize and appreciate your worth. So it's like, I know this hurt you, and I know it's something that you're still holding on to, but the longer you hold on to it, the more that it's going to weigh you down, and the more you're going to continue to live in the past. Okay, the Fool is about the here and now, because the past is gone. You can't recreate it, and the future has not yet arrived. All you really have is this moment. So that's why it's so important to embrace where you're at right now. Okay, but for some of you, I get it, you're still dwelling on past hurts, past regrets, and past resentments. If you do not let this energy, if you do not solve what those are, and if you do not let this energy pass through you, unfortunately, you're going to store it, okay? You're going to store all those negative emotions of hurt, pain, betrayal, resentment, or those negative emotions might even grow and fester into resentment, and you're going to store it into your energy, and it's a very dark, heavy energy, and maybe this is where the darkness comes from. Okay, and notice with the cloaked figure, he's standing there and he's so fixated on the 3 cups that have spilled in front of him that he doesn't, he fails to recognize there are 2 full chalices that stand behind him, but he does not see or recognize those opportunities because he's so fixated on what went wrong that he's not seeing what's going right in front of him. So you're being highly encouraged to let go of the past and to try and embrace the moment. And you're probably wondering about the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, no, I haven't forgotten about the Ace of Pentacles. There is a seed here that's being planted, a seed of growth. And the Ace of Pentacles represents also new beginnings, as well as good fortunes here. There's a magical hand, it's a magical hand of the universe. And it's offering you so much. It's offering you a lot of opportunities, a lot of joy, a lot of abundance, opportunities for stability, opportunities for growth. Okay, it is time for you to prepare. There's just something about your energy right now and where you're at right now in life. It's time for you to prepare to manifest your goals, to manifest your desires, and to manifest those new beginnings you've always wanted. Whether your goals are about career, health, money, love, whatever they may be, it's time for you to really focus on those goals. And just remember, especially with the Ace of Pentacles, it's like any other seed that you plant in the ground. You must water it, and you must nurture that seed so that it grows, okay, so that it can grow and blossom and thrive. And some of you water signs, and okay, this might not be for all of you, but I think whoever it is, if this resonates, whoever it is, I feel like you'll be able to understand this when I say there is a gift inside you. You've got some sort of huge potential, but you, my dear, you're not nurturing that huge potential. You're not watering that gift. You're not nurturing that gift. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because you're afraid. Okay, some people fear success as much as they fear failure. I don't know if you don't believe in yourself enough, or I don't know if you're just, if you're not someone who even recognizes the potential, the gift that you have. But it would be a waste, and it would be a shame for you to let that gift, for you to neglect that gift. So if you've been neglecting that gift or that potential that you have, there's always time, okay? There's always time for new beginnings. It's time for you to start watering that gift, start nurturing that gift, because and you know what, that huge potential that's inside of you, that has a lot to do with your goals. Like it sort of weaves, it ties in to those goals and those manifestations. So the universe is asking you to tap into that potential right now, okay? Because it's somehow, there's a link between that potential. There's a link from the past, but there's also a link to the future with that potential, and it's some sort of gift. You're not embracing it. You're not embracing it. Find out why, and then go after it. Alright guys, and these are your messages. Thanks for watching and listening. Please show your support by liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. Bye for now.